As we come through here, we're stepping into where the vans live. We've got this old, well, not old, it's new, but it's very dusty because this is an old building. So every van that comes in here and goes back out gets a nice detail before it gets delivered. But
yeah,
we've got
I'm admiring those wheels. Look at those alloys.
Look at those black plug for black, you know, and and BF Goodrich. Yeah, those are some nice shoes. We've got three we have three sprinters in the shop at the moment. They are all 170 wheelbase high roofs. One of which, the one we're looking at now, is a 4x4. This is going to be it is very early stage, but it is a adventure wagon build that is going to a local family, a family of 5. They're going to have seating solutions for 5 and 2 Moab beds to go with their adventure wagon kit. Ooh. And then a whole slew of amazing outside features. They have a powered awning. They have, you know, lights all around on a rack, front and rear bumpers.
Their summer holidays are going to be absolutely awesome. Are they going full time? Are they going to be weekend warriors? Or are they? They're
weekend warriors. They're a really cool, adventurous family, and awesome. I'm excited for them to be able to, you know, get out on the road and do some adventuring
in style. Wheels.
This is another. This is the standard. Well, not the standard. Those are a little different than standard. Those are Mercedes alloys. They're
better than their driving's better than mine. Mine would be scratched to hell. I'm not good at parking.
This is a 2018 170 wheelbase Sprinter that came in. This is a custom van that is going to get sort of the works. It's getting suspension, tires, wheels, roof rack, full interior with kitchen, shower, extra seat for the client's son, and a bed in the back. And it is fairly early state too. We kind of timing wise of projects in the shop right now, we just in the past month and a half, I think, sent out 2-3 vans. So these are all fairly early stage vans. Here we've got some of this engine pulled apart. All 3 of these vans in here are getting secondary alternators that we're adding to create kind of maximum charge capabilities for the battery banks.
Awesome. What sort of amp hours do you normally put in these kind of vans?
So this particular van will have a 400 amp hour system, lithium. It'll have a 280 amp secondary alternator that we'll be adding on. So you've got to charge that from engine on time in a very, very short time period.
Hour and 40 minutes. That's insane.
Yeah, it doesn't charge at 280 amps. But theoretically, you could do that.
You need like a welding cable to handle that.
You do. Yeah. I mean, it depends on obviously it all depends on the voltage, but here we got a giant spool of 4-aught cabling. So if you compare that to my thumb.
Wow. that's some juice going through there.
We've got, let's see here. We've got a whole bunch of wire here. There's another spool of 4-aught. We got all sorts of wiring in here that we've got to store for projects. A couple different welding machines over here if we need to get into that. Flammables cabinet, that sort of thing. Got to have the safety precautions in place.
Absolutely.
Some enormous jack stands. We just got a new set of them actually for big vans.
They look spanking.
And this van, as I was gonna start saying this, it's kind of pulled apart because we're adding the secondary alternator on, which is kind of cool. We had to this van had a rooftop factory air conditioning that we had to discharge and remove as the position of the compressor, which is this piece. This is a Sprinter factory rooftop air conditionings run off a secondary compressor. It's not the same compressor than the cockpit air conditioning, and it's in the location where you want to be putting a secondary alternator. So we removed that system to put on this new one. Little additional work to get that done, but we're getting through it. I'll show you a little bit about this. Can't give you a full breakdown on this one because it's got a van life tech system kind of going in right now, which is full 2-stage heat, radiant floor, and air heat.
Oh wow, they went for the full shebang. You told me about that the other day, and it sounds just awesome.
It is a pretty phenomenal product. Yeah, Troy has put together a really well integrated system, and he's an awesome guy to talk to. Yeah, they make a phenomenal product. If you're a deep winter explorer, I highly recommend the VLT system. But you can see some of the our internal framework set up for this one. This one has flares. We've got an AMA window over there, a couple of vent fans. You can see as I mentioned, this one had the factory rooftop air conditioning that we removed. So we put a plate on to cover that up, and then put in place of it a vent fan.
Cool.
And a little bit of upholstery work on the just the cockpit integration that's going on there. Another AMA window. You can see the flare on this side. So we get awesome. Arctic turn windows on the sides. We've got an Alvans. We love their products. This is a Sherpa rack that we're going to put some vertical bike racks on for this client.
Awesome.
Let's see what else we got here. We got a big part of an aluminous roof rack right here that's got to go on the van behind me that I was just talking about. Big safari rack. Here's some more of that bamboo. This is actually an adventure wagon panel.
Very nice.
That's going into this other van. And so kind of overstaged by our vans. We have more material positioned here, and it's really for the full builds because you just end up accruing so much stuff. So this rack and this rack are all just one build's worth of stuff. Up there is a build that's going to be happening later on this fall. We've got a massive just stockpile of Havelock wool up there.
Excellent. Yes, that's a product that it's really come popular in the last couple of years. It seems like people have cottoned on. You're like, that is the thing to stuff your van with, that Havelock wool. It's really cool.
Is. I mean,
we went for wool. It's such a cool material.
It's just a great material. Yeah, they do it. They have a nice product, and I mean, I'm not much one to well, whatever. I like the selections and the components and the partners we work with for good reason, but my environmental and science background will tell you this is all we use, right? We love Havelock wool. Evolution has produced this as an insulator. Why would we use anything other than this? And it's really great for so many reasons: moisture management, fire protection, all sorts of things. Anyways, we store all the products for custom builds and component builds back here. We've kind of got some active work area here, just staging tool sets. What's going on right now in this van is this is another 170 van that's getting an adventure wagon kit at the moment, and you can see all sorts of good wiring happening right now. We got Justin over here, who I like to refer to as Mr. Sparky. He is getting this van wired up right now, starting to get the electrical bay put together. This will also have a 400 amp hour lithium system. This particular van is going to be a Battleborn battery bank system.
Very nice.
The vans we spoke of before are Battleborn system. This is a Lithionics driven battery bank. Those are really the two battery manufacturers that we work with. There are others out there, but we like to kind of keep our offering simple, and I highly recommend either of those. Lithionics is, in my opinion, the number one battery to go with. Also can be the higher cost, but for so many good reasons, and worth the investment.
They're complicated things. They're not just like a load of lithium and acid in a battery. Like I always thought of batteries back in the day. They are clever little bits of kit inside those things.
Yeah, and they're that company specifically they use very high-end materials in their batteries. They're custom tested, and made per order, and they're really great to work with. Steven, who owns Lithionics, is an awesome guy, awesome resource, and I've really enjoyed working with them. We've got Eric in here, who's starting to get some of the layout stuff going.
Hey, Eric. Get back to work. Where are you stopping? Don't talk to me.
He and I are going to be probably laying this floor down this afternoon. Let's see. Those are the three builds that are in the shop. I'll peer into this one a little bit more. You can see some just kind of rough plans up here that we've got on that one. This one's going to have
very nice,
basically plumbing cabinet, electrical cabinet, platform bed, and you can't really see the front of it, but here's what we've got going in here. Electrical setup.
That is what is that? That's huge. Very nice. Is that the Victron?
That's the Victron Multi-Plus. Yep. So
very nice.
Wiring the inverter right now, inverter charger. We got our some other Victron components, solar charge controller, shunt, Servo GX, communications. We got our battery bank. We got our display for the servo unit. And then we've just got, the rest of the interior up here. We've got, there's going to be a galley that lives right here. So we've got some outlets and a light switch for the upper cabinets, and some outlets, and plank floor right here, because this will be getting 2 passenger seats in the rear.
Nice.
This is a cool build because it's being built here, but when it is complete, it will be being picked up and thrown in a shipping container and brought over to the UK.
No way.
And
is it left-hand drive or right-hand drive?
It's left-hand drive.
Oh wow! No way. How cool.
So it's going to be brought over to over your way, and my client is going to be traveling, living in it.
That's cool. Very cool.
There'll be a Nirvana Upfitters van over your way, across the pond.
Oh, we're gonna hunt it down. We're gonna inspect it for ourselves.
And then, here's a fun little bit. This is Ken, another shop team member. He's getting ready to prep some flare installs. So we just got these back from the paint shop. They are just a white matched paint to go on the stand that we were just looking at. They've got cutouts already for the flare, the Arctic turn windows that will go in them, and they're looking fresh and ready to go. So we got the holes cut out for them, as you can see, and they'll be going on here either this afternoon or Monday. And that really takes us full circle back into the kind of the clean room work area and supply.
Amazing. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to improv, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my workshop while you walk there. Mine's very small, and it's also raining.
Okay.
So, let me just dig myself out of the van. Oh my word! Here we go. Pull my trousers up. That was good, wasn't it? Team YouTube. Right, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, here we are. There's Team Cuddy. Hello, buddy. This is where we used to cut the wood. On that wall right there, we'd have to balance the wood on a little thing. So yeah, that was our wood cutting area. And then this is the brand spanking new motorhome of my dad's. Say hello, Dad.
Oh yeah.
Don't think he was quite expecting that one. And this is our workshop, and it pretty much looked like this while we were working in it. It was full of crap. And you're like, oh, where did we put that screwdriver? And my dad's, well, they're in a
This is reminiscent of my.
Yeah. Have I still got you? Oh no,
Richard, I think that the service is cutting out a little bit.
I know what I did. I think I put it on my phone. I'm gonna run back. Okay. Are you with me again?
Yeah, you're back. That shop is very it probably looks very similar to the shop that I started in my family's driveway and the garage there.
Yeah, it's I admire people who manage to build vans not in a workshop. I'm amazed that people can do that. It's not that we had much of a workshop, but at least we had somewhere to store tools that they had at home rather than in the van that you're working on. So kudos to anybody doing that. It's really impressive.
Agreed. And kudos to you, because you made it happen and you did it.
Yeah, I'll have to send you a gif or somewhere on that. I've got my dad like kneeling on an 8x10 board sawing it by hand because we couldn't quite get a straight enough line with a circular saw, because yeah, when it really mattered on those bigger cuts, you're like, we'll do it by hand. Cool, mate, thank you so much for that tour. That was fascinating. Like, I don't know whether you could see on your screen, but I was glued and like looking at everything. I'll have to like edit myself out after.
I'm glad when you come over here, make it over this way. Absolutely, I'd love to show you the shop in person as well.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, I'd love that. Cool. All right, we're gonna wrap it up there, I think. It's been awesome. Thanks everybody for having us.
Will do. Take it
care,
easy.
man. Bye, mate.